In this task, we need to create this part with these environment variables, and then we are going to print them environment variables. And then we need to set up this restart policy to never. So I'll explain why we need to set this to never. So let's get the skeleton of a pod. So run the command krun, and I'm gonna give the pod name this one, and then set the image to bash. I'm just gonna use latest hyphen dry run equal to client, and then output format is YAML. I'm just gonna redirect to pod.yaml file. So let's open this file. We don't need this creation day timestamp. So we are going to use print env was greeting. That looks fine. Now set this container name print env container. Okay, set that print env container. So as per the task, and then resource delete this, but we need this restart policy to never. That looks fine, and we need to run the command and then this is the command. So it is expecting these values, so we need to create environment variables. So to create this, we need to write env, and then under env we can put name, so greeting, and then value. So the value is going to be welcome to. So create the same remaining variables as well. That's company, and then value Nautilus DevOps, and another variable name group, and the value should be data center. That looks fun. So once you create this part, these values are gonna append here because you are calling them here. So it's gonna print echo welcome to a DevOps data center. That's what it's gonna print. So let's save it. Now apply it. Okay, apply -f and pod. So once you do that, run the command get pivot. It is completed. If you run logs -f and the pod name, so it's printed welcome to data center. That's what it printed. If you use, just imagine if you use this restart policy to, it use by default it sets as always. So let's see what happens. Even if you delete it, it usually be always. So actually I forgot to change the pod name, so because it says already existed, so I'm just gonna put 2 here. Now apply it. Now run the command get pivot. So it's created 2 seconds ago because it's trying to uh, restart that pod again and again, and then once it prints it, then it's gonna go to crash loop back. So in order to avoid this repeating thing, then we set up restart policy to never, so it doesn't restart once it runs. So that's benefits of that. And then where we use this in variables in application, so we use it for app name, and they may be app mode. So if you want to dev stage prod, so if you want to dynamically change it, and then feature flags for API based URLs, because something you don't want to hard code it, then you can use these variables. For instance, if you are we need to run some AWS commands, and then if you supply that AWS API keys, then that's going to be a riskier if you hard code them. So in such scenarios, you can supply them as variables. In CI/CD pipelines as well, you can use them. For instance, uh, if you want to build something with the commit hash ID, so maybe in releasing, so you can do this way. You can use environment variables. So there are many use cases. So these are few. And let's check the task results now. It's successful. Thank you so much for watching.